One person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is.
Not Shaboozey. They didn't turn Shaboozey to Shaboozey. In the video, when he posing taking pictures, you can literally tell that he's uncomfortable.
Great, man.
What are you wearing? Who you wearing?
Hey, Shaboozey. Mind stepping out here and turning this way?
Shaboozey, you know you dead wrong for this, Shaboozey. Now Shaboozey, come on, gang. Shaboozey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know how I feel about this, gang.
Did country rap lightning rod Shaboozey just pull off the boldest fashion flex of 2025? Or did the entire internet witness Hollywood perform its latest initiation ritual in plain sight on the Met Gala carpet? One cropped turquoise suit, one uneasy half smile, and social media erupted with claims of secret societies, coded colors, and humiliation rites that comedian Katt has been warning about for over a decade. Conspiracy buffs swear the look screams submission test. Fashion historians say it's pure black sartorial brilliance. Algorithms just keep counting the clicks. Tonight we're digging beyond the memes, tracing receipts that reach back 20 years, and asking whether a stylish night out can double as a loyalty oath. We'll follow Shaboozey's meteoric rise, decode every bead on that chest harness, revisit Chappelle's infamous dress standoff, and weigh the numbers that prove outrage might be the most profitable fabric in entertainment. Stick around, because by the end, you might never scroll another red carpet photo the same way again, and your comment could be the one that tips the verdict. 3 summers ago, Shaboozey, born Collins Abena Chibueze, was still hauling guitars into dim Virginia taverns, coaxing country trap hybrids from tinny house amps. He uploaded grainy clips to a channel with fewer subscribers than seats in those bars. Everything shifted the night he dropped a bar song, Tipsy. A rowdy salute to late-night tip jars that fused twangy steel lines with 808 thunder. The track sneaked onto a Spotify mood playlist, then exploded. Within a month, it was punching holes in genre walls, uniting cowboy hat regulars and hip-hop crowds on the same dance floors. Industry gatekeepers noticed the streaming avalanche, 1 billion plays in under a year, and did what gatekeepers do, offered stages and contracts. By spring 2025, he'd racked up arena sellouts, a stack of ACM nods, and brand deals that slipped his music into commercials you absent-mindedly hum. The final endorsement arrived in an ivory envelope. The Costume Institute Cordially Invites Met Gala 2025. That invite isn't just a red carpet photo op, it's a velvet rope signal that you're considered safe enough, bankable enough, and intriguing enough to sit with the ruling class of pop culture. For many artists, it's a dream. For conspiracy sleuths, it's step 1 in a shadowy handshake. Gala night lands. Theme: superfine, tailoring black style. Shaboozey steps from a gleaming sprinter van wrapped in a razor-cut turquoise suit, cropped jacket skimming his ribs, trousers slashed with moto lines, a crystal-beaded chest harness sparkling like chainmail. Fashion editors swoon. They praise the bold nod to black dandism, the fresh silhouette, the fearless color, but TikTok, forever hungry for drama, grabs a different frame. A lobby phone clip showing Shaboozey shifting his shoulders, adjusting that harness, glancing off camera as if searching for escape. The clip races across feeds with captions like "Dude looks terrified" and "Illuminati rookie test." By sunrise, like Shaboozey Met Gala vaults past 1 million tags. Side-by-side memes compare his uneasy grin to earlier ritual moments. Kevin Hart's SNL dress, John Cena's envelope gag, Sam Smith's latex balloon suit. A few users zoom in on turquoise beads, circle them in red, and overlay ominous sound effects. Others roast the fit. Looks like Auntie's Easter blazer. The polarization is instant. Some hail cultural homage, others smell something occult. Meanwhile, Shaboozey's Spotify streams quietly spike, reminding cynics that controversy is still the most reliable press agent on earth. Enter Katt, comedy's most unapologetic whistleblower. Since 2010, he's hammered one thesis: Hollywood rewards obedience through staged embarrassment. He's cataloged patterns, primarily black male stars pressured into dresses, and insists the outfit is just the surface layer of a deeper submission admission right. In a fiery 2024 sit-down with Joe Rogan, he crystallized the theory. Show me one brother who wore a dress in Hollywood and stayed broke. The ritual pays. Most mainstream outlets filed the quote under eccentric rants. Yet the morning Shaboozey's turquoise look detonated online. Katt's decade-old monologues resurfaced, stitched atop the lobby clip, and reshared at warp speed. For fans who'd never heard his conspiracy sermons, it felt prophetic. For veterans of Katt's catalog, it was proof that the wardrobe simply evolved. From flowing gowns in the 90s, to latex balloons in the 2000s, to jewel-encrusted harnesses today. Katt's point remains. It isn't the fabric, it's the compliance test. Agree to the spectacle, and doors swing wide. Refuse, and you risk invisibility. Whether you buy that logic or not, the man's timing is impeccable. The moment ritual talk surges, his stand-up ticket sales surge with it. Even skepticism can't deny that Katt thrives whenever the grand scheme conversation reignites. Quick checkpoint. If this investigation is reshaping your red carpet lens, tap like right now. One click tells the algorithm to hand this deep dive to more truth hunters, and lets us keep chasing stories the mainstream tiptoes around. Conspiracies spread best when history feels cyclical, so let's stack the receipts. 2006, Dave Chappelle tells Oprah he walked off a Blockbuster after producers insisted he slip into a dress for an easy laugh. He calls it a loyalty test, noting a backup script miraculously appeared once he refused. 2013, Kevin Hart dons wig and robe for a female Pope sketch on SNL. Within months, he inks film deals that mint him into a box office juggernaut. 2019, Billy Porter's Oscar tux gown hybrid sends paparazzi flashes nuclear. His fashion contracts triple the next quarter. 2024, John Cena ambles onto the Oscar stage nearly naked, but for an envelope. Internet points and laughs, merch sales rocket. Add Bianca Censori's Barely There Grammys rap, Sam Smith's latex sphere, Doja Cat's face jewels, and faux black eye at a Balenciaga show, plus Will Smith's awards night slap fiasco that became meme fuel for weeks. Nearly every cringe moment is followed by either a career revival or a record-setting headline run. Skeptics call it algorithm math. The loudest spectacle wins front page placement. Believers counter that the math looks suspiciously organized. Too many humiliations, too many coincidental windfalls. Somewhere between coincidence and choreography sits a truth nobody has fully unpacked. Symbol detectives waste no time with color wheels. Across cultures, turquoise means change, protection, a bridge between earth and sky. In Navajo lore, it lines the path of spiritual rebirth. In Egyptian tombs, it guarded souls on the after journey. Conspiracy pages argue that elites love colors that whisper transformation, perfect for an artist crossing from indie darling into mainstream asset. That crystal beaded harness? Esoteric forums label chest chains a double-edged emblem, adornment signifying status and subtle restraint. Overlay a Baphomet pentagram transparency on Shaboozey's torso, and the bead lines appear to kiss each star point, at least if you freeze frame hard enough. Designers roll their eyes, but the graphic travels faster than fact checks. Adding fuel, Shaboozey's own body language, shrugged shoulders, fleeting glances, looks less like swagger and more like a man being sized up by invisible judges. Is he just nervous under a billion candle power flash wall, or attuned to higher stakes observers? The internet decides mood first, evidence later. Now slide over to the scholar's table. Historians shout dandism, a tradition dating back to 18th century Afro-Caribbean servants who upcycled master discarded fabrics into flamboyant Sunday bests, mocking colonial austerity. Frederick Douglass posed in turquoise waistcoats long before Kodak added color. Yoruba kings draped coral bead corsets across bare chests to broadcast lineage and power. Contemporary African designers like Kenneth Ives and Thebe Magugu regularly weaponize bright tailoring as cultural pride, not a cult code. The atelier behind Shaboozey's suit releases a statement. The cut riffs on 1920s Harlem jazz jackets. The beads mirror Benin royal garb. The cropped silhouette honors modern streetwear. Tweets pile up. Critics screaming ritual are erasing black style history. Fashion think pieces echo the sentiment, arguing that labeling bold outfits humiliation reveals more about spectator discomfort than designer intent. They claim the harness is armor, not leash, yet conspiracy sleuths volley back. Art explanations always appear after someone gets called out. The tug-of-war spins both camps into louder discourse, boosting everyone's analytics. A perfect feedback loop. Numbers cut through narrative fog. Within 24 hours of the gala, Shaboozey's combined catalog streams leap 16%. A bar song, Tipsy, claws back into Spotify's global top 50. His June Atlanta Arena date sells out in 90 minutes, forcing promoters to add a second show. TikTok sound bites using his chorus rack up 2 million fresh videos. None of this required a radio interview or sponsored post. Just an outfit, a rumor, and a million opinionated thumbs. Hollywood mastered attention economics long before the term trended. In 2025, outrage is currency more liquid than crypto. Whether secret gatekeepers planned the spectacle or algorithms did the heavy lifting, the result matches Katt Williams' blueprint. A brief storm of collective laughter, cringe, followed by measurable profit for the participant. Even if Shaboozey never hears the word ritual, the controversy prints marketing gold. And for cynics who swear by the humiliation test playbook, every streaming bump is another receipt. So ritual or runway? Maybe Shaboozey seized a historic fashion moment only to watch internet detectives twist turquoise into a cult fanfic. Maybe Katt Williams is dead on, and jewel-encrusted harnesses are just the latest obedience filter. Truth sits somewhere between those poles. What's undeniable is that modern celebrity thrives on blurred lines, between fearless self-expression and choreographed submission, between organic buzz and outrage engineering. The thinner that line grows, the more valuable mystery becomes. Now the spotlight turns to you. Hidden handshake or harmless haute couture? Drop your verdict in the comments. We read every theory, no matter how wild. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, slam subscribe and ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.